do not adjust your sets. The demon queen of Polka and Baklava is here. Maxi Glamour.
Hi, guys.
Hello. Polka and Baklava, that's kind of all in the same world.
Yeah, just like a juxtaposition of two extremes, and they might not fit together, but I'll make it work.
Well, look how fabulous you look.
Thank you.
Maxi, how long does it take you to get dressed up like that?
Today was a simple look. I had to be here early in the morning. So
This is the simple look.
This is a simple look.
But just your makeup, I mean, it's so professional. It's amazing. Did you do it yourself?
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
Thank you.
How long did this take?
This took about 2 hours.
Wow. Well, you look amazing. We went to Thailand last year, and they have they call their guys lady boys, and they are the most beautiful, and they celebrate them. Unlike here, where people are like, "What?" So talk about this. Talk about Qu'art.
About 2 years ago, it'll be 2 years in January, I started a thing called Qu'art. It stands for Queer Art, and it's a quarterly event, and our logo is a quart of milk. Wanted to come full circle there. Pretty much, I just felt as though there wasn't enough proper representation of diversity in the queer art scene. You know, you go to an event and you see like this type of drag, or you see this type of burlesque, or paintings at some place, or music at another place. I wanted to bring it all together and kind of make people overstimulated, but also inspired.
Yeah.
Just have so many things going around.
That's actually a great idea.
Well, I think you've also made people who weren't aware of it, the fact that drag queens, they're artists. This is an art.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people say, "No, it's just a bunch of guys dressing up like girls."
And
End
drag
of story.
kings, Ron. Don't leave out the kings, because they're fabulous too.
Yeah.
They really are.
But that's great that you coined this whole phrase. You set off this thing, and it's just gonna go multiply from here, and you're responsible for that, which is wonderful.
you have events quarterly, right?
Mm-hmm. So every 3 months.
You have something coming up. November.
Yes,
11th.
November 11th.
Yeah, that's why you're here.
Now, where are you doing this? Because before it was always like you have to go into places that the county people might feel are too questionable for them to feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. But then burlesque now is out everywhere, I think. But where are you doing your things?
So I do them at a variety of places. I really like working at the Crack Fox downtown. They're a really queer friendly place. In November, actually, the Ready Room contacted me.
In the Grove. I'm losing my voice.
Yeah.
I have Bill Clintonitis. I can't talk. I just can't get those words out.
It's better than Trumpitis, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, he gets the words out.
That Michael Douglasitis.
Hey. All right, now you've gone too far. Anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, so I kind of... Sometimes I make public posts on the internet, just, kind of banter against, the queer scene and, more so the club owners. And the Ready Room actually contacted me and said, "Oh, we're not queer, nor are we people of color, but we would love to have you anytime."
That's great.
And it was just, awesome that, straight places are welcoming, queer art there.
Yeah.
Well, the Grove is such an incredible diversity of everything down there. I mean, you walk down that street on a Saturday night, you will see it all.
You really will.
It really is amazing.
I just, it's if people could put aside their preconceived, just the kind of, what would you call that?
Prejudices?
Thank you. Prejudices. The word was in there and then it left. They could see that this really is skillful art, and most people in St. Louis really have an appreciation for hard work and skillful art. And I'm just dazzled just by looking at your makeup. I'm just like, wow, it's like airbrushed and amazing.
Oh, there's no airbrush.
Well, it looks airbrushed.
Really?
You did this with your hand. It's amazing.
Yeah, I used some spray paint.
Wow.
If you go to
maxiglamour.com
and look at some of his work, it's just amazing. Which now brings up a point. When you're in drag, do you prefer that you be referred to as she? Should I say, look at her work, or still
Yeah.
look at his work?
I kind of like it more like a neutered term, like their work, or sometimes him works as well, or
So
even
you're cool with
her,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Because I always
Just
thought
don't call
when
me
you're in
Colette.
drag, we call you a she, and the guys, when the girls, when they're drag
Yeah.
kings, we call them he's.
Well, we still live in a world where people don't know the difference between a drag queen and a trans. They're two very different things.
Yeah,
here,
and isn't
so.
tranny not acceptable? The saying that.
A lot of people would find that word to be quite offensive.
Why is that?
I think it's the over-sexualization of trans women and like pornography, and they're saying like, oh, she-male porn, oh, tranny porn, and just I think there was a movement to try to separate trans people from being over-sexualized and objectified, and just to give them more power to separate them from that.
What is going to happen at your event?
Oh
Like, what
my.
can we expect when we get there?
And this one has a name of its own. What is it called?
The event is called Slated For Crashville. It's kind of a 50s beatnik term for out of control. I've got like art pop or pop art, like extravaganza really is what I call it. So there's going to be live music, and we have live painters, and we have drag, and we have burlesque, and we have belly dancing, and
A whole
fun.
lot of
It's
stuff
a
going
lot,
on.
yeah.
This is
Gosh,
on.
I hope other cities see this, because I think I'm proud to have it here in St.
This
Louis.
is at the Ready Room on November 11th, and the Ready Room now is a 3 a.m. bar.
It
so
is.
you're open till 3.
So we're going to party. And
Yeah.
it's 18 and up, because I feel like 18-year-old queer people
Sure.
don't really have spaces. You
Yeah.
know, there are no gay
That's great.
clubs
Yeah.
for 18-year-olds.
Good.
Well, Maxi, thanks for coming in and telling us
Yeah,
about it.
thank
And
you.
thanks for taking 2 hours to get dressed up for
Yes,
us. Nobody does
yes.
that.
I am behind you. I'm way behind you.
Well, you guys
We'll
look good
see.
too.
We'll see you at the Ready Room on November 11th.
Yes. Thank you.
And thanks to Abusi Matelli Insurance, continuously working to provide the individual coverage you require. They also handle commercial life and health insurance. You can contact Tina Matelli at 314-832-6667.